We are getting one of the greatest updates that we have wanted for literal years as part of this brand new Pokemon Go season. We've got a lot of other news to talk about today. For starters, we have the update information for what March will look like in Pokemon Go. So the next month. This month has been crazy. March looks... I don't know if is it good? Is this good? So the big thing, of course, are the raids, right? So the Dynamax raid battles for next month, March 2nd through 8th will be Rookie D. Pikachu, March 9th through 15th. Dynamax Pikachu is very fun. Remember that Pikachu does have a Gigantamax form, so we'll eventually get that too, but Dynamax in the meantime is very cool. Fallings from March 16th to the 22nd. Regice from the 23rd to the 29th, so that's like a legendary. And then Woobat from the 30th to April 5th. So Dynamax raids, okay, cool. Pikachu's fine. 5-star raid bosses next month, we're going to have from March 4th to March 10th, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. We'll have the birds, the Kanto birds back. I know we've had the Kanto birds 100 million billion times in Pokemon Go, but that's still fun and exciting, and I like the Kanto birds, and it's good shiny hunting, even though they're not super meta relevant. Hopefully they have special backgrounds. Then from March 11th to 17th, we're going to have Zacian back in raids. Of course, Zacian with its form change, the form, whatever the form is called, is really, really good. So the Zacian candy is super useful. Also, I'm just like doing raids on the side because we have the special background legendaries happening this week, which I'm making YouTube videos on. So don't worry, you'll see me raid those and transfer a lot of shinies. Then March 18th to the 24th, we have Zamazenta. Zacian and Zamazenta are two of the most powerful Pokemon in the game right now with their new forms. So really, really important to get those raids done, to get the shinies if you want, and then of course to get as much candy as possible. So those are great. And then we have Regieleki back in raids from March 25th to the 31st. I don't think Regieleki is all that good, but that's cool. And it can be shiny, so that's like fun shiny hunts, I guess. The raid hours, March 4th will be Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. March 11th will be Zacian, March 18th will be Zamazenta, and March 25th will be Regieleki. Shadow Legendary raids for the month will be Shadow Latios, which is really cool. Of course, could be a Shadow Shiny, so that's fun. Mega raids, March 4th through 10th will be Mega Pinsir. March 11th through 17th will be Mega Steelix. The 18th through the 21st, or 24th, sorry, will be Mega Slowbro, and then the 25th through March 31st will be Mega Houndoom. It looks like they're having to cool down on all of the cool Mega Raid bosses after February, because this month we had all the Megas ever in game, plus new Mega releases, a new Mega system. Like February was a big month for Megas. It looks like they're bringing all the bad ones out in March, which I think is a huge mistake, by the way, because I think there's a lot of hype around Mega Pokemon right now and a lot of excitement. And I feel like while the hype is hot, should keep it coming, right? We shouldn't just like make everyone stop caring about Mega Pokemon the month at whatever. And then the events for March, we'll have March 3rd through 9th is a secret event. I don't know, this is weird. They like usually just give us the name of the event, but they're not even doing that. So I'm assuming that might be something crazy. March 3rd through 9th, who knows? Make sure you subscribe to the channel to know when they officially announce that. March 10th through the 16th, question marks, we have no idea. March 14th will be March Community Day, which we'll talk about today. March 17th through the 23rd is the Bugout event, which we will also talk about today. We have the information for. March 21st will be a Research Day. March 28th will be a Max Battle Day. Interesting. We might see a new Gigantamax Pokemon come to the game, maybe Pikachu, considering we have Dynamax Pikachu. And then March 31st through April 6th, another question mark event. So that is what to expect next month. And of course, as we get the actual update information for these events, we'll share them here, like March Community Day. Next Ho-Oh. Bang. Oh, this is going to be a painful video. And remember that every day this week, we have 30 remote raids to do, which will be Scorbunny. March Calm Day will be March 14th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Scorbunny is the featured Pokemon, which means, of course, shiny Scorbunny spawns everywhere. Remember, Community Day has the highest wild spawn shiny odds out of any event in Pokemon Go at 1 in 25. So if you want to get more shinies, even if you don't really like shiny Scorbunny, Community Day is the day to do it. Cinderace, if you evolve to a Cinderace on this Community Day, it will know Blast Burn, which is the fire type Pokemon move. Also after this event, Cinderace is going to be able to learn the charge attack Pyro Ball, which I think maybe will be good for PvP as well. The event bonuses for this will be 1/4 egg hatch distance, 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, 2 times XL candy chance, incense for 3 hours, extra snapshot surprises, lure modules, will last for 1 hour and may attract the featured Pokemon, so you'll get more Scorbunny spawns. one additional special trade per day for a maximum of 2, and trades requiring 50% less Stardust. There's also going to be a lure module bonus from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. local time. Scorbunny will have a very high chance of appearing at Pokestops with activated lure modules. Scorbunny attracted to regular lure modules will still have an increased chance to be shiny and may have a special background. This is cool. Remember that they had this feature, basically there was like tier 3 raids would happen, and then if you defeated a tier 3 raid after community day hours, you can get more Pokemon spawns around the raid. Well, they're doing that same concept, but they're doing it with lure modules, which is different than raids. That's fun. I'm down for that. This is cool. So if you lure up from 2 to 9 p.m., so technically community day is going to last from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m., not just 3 hours. This is a 7-hour comm day. We had 6-hour comm days in COVID, and we all loved the 6-hour community days. It was so fun, and they're kind of bringing it back. We have a 7-hour comm day now. I think they're testing this, and if it works, they're probably going to do it more. I think this is great, and I will definitely try to do this. Maybe we can get like a shiny record on comm day or something. And remember that you can get special background shiny Scorbunny from wild spawns on lure modules. Typically during community day, shinies with backgrounds is like a newer concept, brought to the game over the last couple of months. And to get the background shinies, it was only field research. So this is very cool that it's in the wild, so you can actually hunt background shinies. This is great. I'll be playing this. Then, of course, there's going to be field research and special boxes and stuff like that. But that's comm day, and that's insane. Then we've got the Bugout event, which is an annual event. We get it every year, and it always features, of course, bug-type Pokemon. So during the Bugout event, we're going to get some new things. It's happening Tuesday, March 17th to Monday, March 23rd. And Blipbug is coming to Pokemon Go for the first time ever, along with its evolutions, Dottler and Orbeetle, right? Yeah, 25 candies to go Blipbug to Dottler, Blipbug to Dottler, and then 100 from Dottler to Orbeetle. So this new evolution and this new family is coming to the game. The event bonuses for the Bugout event are going to be pretty interesting. There's going to be different Pokemon attracted to regular lure modules during the event. Also, Paris, Combi, and Cutiefly attracted to regular lure modules will have an increased chance to be shiny. This is kind of interesting to see both in the Community Day event and in the Bugout event. It seems like lure modules are becoming a huge focus of Scopely and of Pokemon Go. Obviously, raid passes have been the big thing because, well, they make the most money. But lure modules now are becoming a big thing, and they're incentivizing premium gameplay. Of course, this is kind of what we expected under Scopely when they bought Pokemon Go, is we would see Pokemon Go get monetized a lot harder, and we're seeing that. But I don't know, man. The way that they've done it has been, it's always fun. At least it's fun. I feel like when Niantic would milk money, it would not make a lot of sense, or it wouldn't be that fun. It's at least it's fun with Scopely, so that's cool. So basically, nothing changes, right? You can still find Pokemon in the wild. Obviously, wild Pokemon don't have boosted shinies like they did in previous events. Now the way to get boosted shinies is by using a lure module, which is a paid item. So there's that, which seems like a bit of a strategy, but it incentivizes more outdoor gameplay. The cool thing with a lure module is I can put a lure module down and you can get boosted shinies, so there's more of a community thing around it. So it is like a premium feature to incentivize player spend, but I'm not mad. Okay, so here's the lure module difference, right? March 17th at 10 a.m. to March 19th at 10 a.m., Paris and Sizzlepede will be attracted more to lure modules. From March 19th at 10 a.m. to March 21st at 10 a.m., Cutiefly and Sizzlepede will be attracted to lure modules. And then March 21st at 10 a.m. to March 23rd at 8 p.m., Combi and Sizzlepede will be attracted to lure modules. And Sizzlepede can be shiny. Is that a new shiny? I don't know if is Sizzlepede a new shiny? And then in your Go Pass, there's different things that you can unlock, different bonuses. They include Tier 1, 2 times XP for catching Pokemon with nice throws or better, which is great. And then Tier 2 is 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, and for the Go Pass Deluxe, you get 3 times candy for catching Pokemon. So a lot more XP and candy when catching Pokemon. In the wild, we're going to have spawns including Caterpie, Dwebble, Sizzlepede, Nimble, and Scyther, and other bug-type Pokemon. This is the Bugout event. And then in raids, in the 1-star raids, we're going to have Blipbug. 3-star raids will be Pinsir, Scizor, and Cleaver. That's cool. And there will be field research as well. Then we've got the Go Pass Bugout, so a Go Pass specifically dedicated to the Bugout event. So from Tuesday, March 17th to Monday, March 23rd, you can get the Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe specifically for the Bugout event. And then, of course, for $5, you can get the Go Pass Deluxe. For $7, you can get the Go Pass Deluxe plus 6 rank, blah, blah, blah. And then here's what you're getting from the Go Pass Deluxe for the Bugout one. If you get the regular one, the free one, you get encounters with Blipbug, encounters with event-themed Pokemon, so like bug types, Stardust XP lure modules, Great Balls, and more. And then if you get the Go Pass Deluxe, the paid version, the $5 version, you get additional encounters with even more bug-type Pokemon, premium battle passes, lure modules, rare Candy XL, and Candy XL. It doesn't look like we're getting any like premium items like a lucky trinket or anything from this, so it might be just okay. But those are the two events that we know of, and remember, the rest of the information we will have whenever they release it. Now, what we do have is the brand new Pokemon Go season, which is going to be a banger, called Memories in Motion. And the very cool thing, which is why I think we might see Gigantamax Pikachu later on in March, is because if you look at the season website, we've got Gigantamax Pikachu. So he's already there. And I think we can expect to see Gigantamax Pikachu. Obviously, we see Orbeetle as well. I do not know what that Pokemon is there floating around that Meltan's looking up at, but we can expect that too. Of course, we also have Shadow Entei in the background, so we can probably expect Shadow Entei. So some highlights. The Memories in Motion season will be from March 3rd at 10 a.m. to June 2nd at 10 a.m. So nice little 3-monther. And there's a kind of a lot of updates coming to Pokemon Go that we've wanted and asked for a while coming to this season that I'm really excited about. So here's just some like general updates coming to Pokemon Go events specifically during this season. Number 1, Pokemon Go event pacing will be adjusted to a more regular schedule. I don't really know what that means. I guess we'll figure this out together. But that either means there's going to be, I don't know what that means. I have no idea. It's probably like how do I explain? Like a set schedule every single month. For example, like, you know, from the 1st of the month to the 7th of the month, there's always an event. And then from the 10th to the 17th, there's always an event. And from the 20th to the 27th, there's always an event. You know what I'm saying? Like more, like we always know that there's going to be an event on certain days and weeks in the month. Okay, number 2, Pokemon Go weekend events will move to Saturdays local time. So no more events on Sundays. Cool, I love that because I work Saturdays, but I don't work Sundays. 3, Pokemon Go events will move away from paid tickets to event Go passes. Okay, listen, I'm sure can have a huge conversation about this. I love this because the Go Pass has like what, 100, 200 items or like slots worth of rewards. You get a lot from Go Passes. Whereas like a special ticket, you pay like $2 and you get like a couple of things. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. You know, it's like $2. Like you get $2 worth of stuff. But the Go Passes are always just chock full of value. Granted, they are upping player spend. You know, they're trying to make money here. So instead of paying $2, you'll be paying $5, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a huge increase, right? So there's something, but I do like the Go Passes better, so that's cool. And 4, later this season, trainers will have access to an in-game event calendar with the latest information. So they're just making more stuff accessible in-game so that you can keep up with what's going on in Pokemon Go, because there's more things that are going to be happening in Pokemon Go on a weekly and monthly basis, like daily discoveries. Starting with the Memories in Motion season, different days of the week will include a daily discovery experience. Here's how this works. Basically, they will be active between 12 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. local time, otherwise, unless it's different for whatever reason, which they'll announce, but it'll be a full day daily discovery. Sunday, we're going to have Double Time Sunday, which means Incense lure modules, glacial lure modules, mossy, magnetic, raining lure modules activated on Sunday will last up to twice as long. So that's cool. So I don't know if this is like every single Sunday, like, you know what I'm saying? Or if this is like one of the Sundays. I think it's every Sunday. And then, yeah, I think this maybe is, okay, whatever. Monday, okay, on Mondays, we're going to have Fast Track Monday, which means you get 2 times Go points from past tasks to both monthly and event Go Passes, so faster progress on your Go Pass. Also, every Monday, we will have Max Monday, which is, you know, the power spots refresh more frequently, additional power spots are going to be added, max battles will rotate to feature different Dynamax Pokemon, and the important difference here is that max battles will be available between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m., right? So it's no longer like a 1-hour Max Monday event, which is how it was working, right? It was like a raid hour. Now it's all day, but power spot availability will be limited outside of Max Mondays and Max Battle Days. So it sounds like they're making Max Battles more rare, just in general across the game. But on Mondays, there's a ton of them. So kind of an interesting dynamic. Okay. Tuesday, we have what's called Showcase Tuesday, where Pokestop showcases will be active on Tuesdays, featuring up to 20 different categories. So it sounds like we can only do Pokemon showcases on Tuesdays now, but we can do like 20 different categories rather than just one. Right? I might be reading this right, which I guess would be interesting. Wednesdays, we are keeping raid hours. So it sounds like there maybe is no, there's no more like, oh yeah, wait, we read that on the March. There's no more Tuesday spotlight hours. Yes, wow, spotlight hours are gone. How interesting, how interesting. So there are no more spotlight hours going forward. Instead, it's Showcase Tuesday. Wednesday will continue to be raid hour, where we get, from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. The 5-star raids or mega raids, whatever is being featured, is just going to be featured a bunch during that. Thursday, we have Go Battle Thursday. So yeah, this is every Thursday. You get up to 4 times Stardust from win rewards every Thursday, and the maximum number of sets you can do will increase from 5 to 10 for a total of 50 battles. So if you're like, oh man, I want Spotlight Hour to come back because there was one Spotlight Hour a month where it's like 2 times catch Stardust in the wild. Well, don't worry. Every Thursday, you could just do the Go Battle League. You don't even have to try. You just use 10 CP Pokemon and get your butt kicked, and you'll get way more, up to 4 times Stardust from win rewards. So Stardust farming every Thursday. And then Friday is Friendship Friday, where you get up to 2 special trades on Friday. How interesting. An increased chance of lucky trades for any trades, up to negative 10% Stardust cost for trades, and 2 guaranteed XL candies from trades. That's insane. Now, these do only apply to in-person trades, so you can't do your remote trade, which there's remote trading in Pokemon Go now. You can't do that on Friday. Like, these bonuses don't apply to that. But every Friday, get your 100 trades in with somebody because you have crazy bonuses. That's insane. So very cool. So wow, can we get some Fs in chat? Can we get some rest in pieces to Spotlight Hour, which has been a weekly Tuesday night event we've had for years. Rest in peace to Spotlight Hour, but we now have daily discoveries, which brings more structure to the week of Pokemon Go, which is really cool. And it incentivizes different sides and rewards different parts of the game every single day except for Saturday. That's sick. And now here's an update that I think the most excited about, and I think is going to be the most fun. Check this out. It's titled Encounter Shiny Pokemon on their website, and it says any evolved Pokemon in the wild can be shiny if it has already had its shiny debut in Pokemon Go. In addition, trainers will have an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon from raid battles and hatching them from eggs compared to wild encounters. Okay, hold on. I don't know why I just got so excited about that. I haven't read that yet. So raid bosses have a higher shiny rate than wild Pokemon. So I don't know if they're making the shiny rate even higher in raids and eggs, which would be amazing. They didn't really specify here because you already have a higher shiny rate in eggs and in raids than in the wild. So I don't know if they're just reiterating that for the sake of saying it, or if they're actually bringing up the shiny rate. Also check this out. Any Pokemon rescued from Team Go Rocket that has made its shiny debut can also be shiny if you're lucky. Trainers will have an increased chance of rescuing shiny Pokemon from Team Go Rocket leaders and Giovanni compared to grunts. That's, I think, new and kind of exciting. Giovanni, so Shadow Shiny Legendaries, and the Team Rocket leaders, which are the better Shadow Shinies, higher shiny rate than grunts. That's cool. And this is interesting. And well, here, this is how I'm reading this. Okay, so basically, if you do a Team Go Rocket battle and the encounter that you get is a Pokemon that has its shiny available in Pokemon Go, it can also be Shadow Shiny, right? Is what this means. It doesn't mean the Shadow Shiny needed to debut, it's just the Shiny. Does that make sense? So that's kind of crazy. This is really great. This makes Pokemon Go way more fun. This is cool. And we've always wondered, if a Charmeleon spawns in the wild, why can't we get a shiny Charmeleon? Charmander can be shiny, Charizard can be shiny. Why not Charmeleon? And actually, technically, the way that this has worked up until this point in Pokemon Go is if a Pokemon had a Mega, then it could be shiny, otherwise it could not. For example, Charizard could be shiny in the wild once the Mega Charizard was available, because you could get shiny Charizard in raids, right? So then, since its Mega was available and you can get shiny Charizard in raids, they turned the shiny on in the wild too. Tyranitar, you could not get a shiny Tyranitar in the wild until Mega Tyranitar released in Pokemon Go, then you could get the shiny in the wild. That's how it used to work. But now, if it has its shiny available and you see it in the wild, it could be shiny, just like a main series game. We've wanted this in Pokemon Go for years, forever. This is so fun. This makes the game so much more fun. That is really, really exciting, and I'm super duper down with that. And I think that is like one of the best updates that we've seen in a very long time, especially as a shiny enthusiast like myself. That is so, so, so cool. So big update. I mean, literally game changing. Fantastic. There's also going to be a new seasonal special research story, Pressure Rising. So once you complete the Glitz and Glam special research, you can then get the Pressure Rising special research. And when you complete that, you'll get an encounter with the mythical Pokemon Volcanion, which can, oh wait, not can be shiny, I'm sorry. You get an encounter with Volcanion, but if you're like myself and you already have Volcanion in Pokemon Go because of GoFest 2025, like I have mine like right here. I already have one. You won't get a second Volcanion. You'll just get candy. So if you don't have Volcanion from GoFest, you can get it now. We have the Community Day dates as well for March, for the next couple of months. March 14th will be Com Day for Scorbunny. April 11th will be Community Day. May 9th will be Community Day, and May 16th will be Community Day Classic. The Research Breakthrough Box for the season will include, this is insane, Gyarados, Honedge, Delmise, Sinistea, Duraludon, and Dreepy. And all of those can be shiny except for Dreepy, but Dreepy is a super rare spawn. That's a really good Research Breakthrough Box. That's like very exciting. 2-kilometer eggs for the season are going to have Dunsparce, Wimpod, Tadbulb, and more. 5-kilometer eggs will have Sizzlipede, Snom, Fido, and more. The Adventure Sync 5-kilometer eggs will have Chingling, Happiny, Audino, and more. 7-kilometer eggs will have Galarian Meowth, Corsola, and Zigzagoon, and more. 7-kilometer eggs from Mateo will have Hisuian Growlithe, Galarian Slowpoke, and White Striped Basculin. And 10-kilometer eggs this season will have Dino, Honedge, Impidimp, and more. Very nice. And Adventure Sync will have Goomy, Turtonator, Toxel, and more. Seasonal bonuses. It feels like we're already getting a ton of amazing seasonal bonuses, so it's crazy that there's more. 1 guaranteed XL candy when trading in person if you're above level 31. That makes trading so, so valuable because XL candies are so, so valuable. So do your trades, especially your special trades for legendaries for the extra XL candy. You also get 1 additional candy when trading in person, so a lot more of that. You get increased XP for 7-day Pokestop spin streak and increased XP in Stardust for 7-day Pokestop or Pokemon catch streak. And my golly gosh, are we in for what I believe to be an amazing year of Pokemon Go. I know I announced like my retirement recently from the game, but especially talking with my content team, strategically speaking, even if I'm retired, I'm going to start playing the game more because things are looking more fun. It makes me want to make more content, and I'm very excited for it. So if you want to watch me play more Pokemon Go, check out these other videos on screen here, and thank you so much for watching. GG's, and get ready for a big year.